welcome the Master of Mayhem, Craig Charles.
This is Robot Wars, where hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, or indeed like one who's left on her own while her fella nips off to play with robots. Because tonight, the unsung heroines of Robot Wars, the wives, the daughters, the mothers of our favourite roboteers are out for a piece of the action. Will Mrs. Pussycat beat Mrs. Behemoth? Am I going to be safe in the middle? These are questions that will be answered. These are the Iron Maidens. You've been warned. You've been warned. Let the wars begin.
Well, they hold the household purse strings. Now they have the remote controls. Women drivers in the war zone. Oh, yeah, crash and a smash. Hammer and tongs, mercy non-existent, cruelty guaranteed, domestic bliss. Well a miss. So tonight, the ladies are taking over. Wives, mothers. My gran even wanted to come up here and cheer on from the crow's nest. I told her not with the language that you use when you see Razor. Let's get on with round one.
From Derby, Chomperlot.
What's that? Iron Maidens is full of old dragons? Shame on you!
Debs should be driving for the Chomperlot team. Look, eyes that light up. We like that. Nice little details. Now, have you done much practice?
Some, but not a lot. He built me a small robot, and I'm really good at crashing.
So where was that, in the front room or in the garden?
Front room.
In the front room?
Yeah.
So you practiced in the front room?
He built half the robot in the front room.
Not quite like the arena.
A Dragon-class rapid offensive unit with a zero-turning circle, wings for self-righting jaws, eyes and a sting in the spiked tail, a knight in shining armour, peerless, or will it quickly say, night-night?
From Exeter in Devon, Spin Doctor.
The team here says even it's frightened of this. Oh, come on, that's just spin!
Right then, Spin Doctor. What's it made from?
It's made from a lorry wheel.
Right, that's enough technical. How are you feeling about the driving?
Confident.
Yeah?
Yeah,
But you haven't had any practice?
I've had no practice at all.
When's the practice going to be then?
The practice is going to be when we drive into the arena.
And you think you're going to be able to drive it around?
Yeah. Okay.
A totally revolving 600 RPM body made from a lorry wheel with large spikes mounted around the circumference. No self-righting mechanism, though, and the cut-off switches are vulnerable to overhead attack.
From Gloucester in Gloucestershire, Pussycat.
I know Anne Gribble will be okay. I'm not too sure about her husband's machine, though.
Right, the Pussycat robot is well known for wreaking havoc. Can you do it justice?
I'm going to give it my damnedest.
Good girl.
Yep.
My worry about this event, well, it's obvious, isn't it? No one knows how to drive. Not women drivers, they're good.
First I've heard of that. A four-wheel drive robot with acrobatic ability, able to run in any attitude with a large, vertical, very dangerous spinning disc, but exposed wheels.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams then. There's Anne Gribble on the left-hand side with Pussycat and Debs Cook and the Chomperlot team on the right. And the Spin Doctor team, Jenny Harlow driving. There's Mr. Psycho in the arena for the House Robots. And Shunt 2 with the double bulldozer blades.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Well, Pussycat has been in the arena many, many times in Robot Wars. Spin Doctor and Chomperlot, relative newcomers, clashing there. Spin Doctor spinning away. Jenny Harlow, 16 at the controls. Likes her horse riding, but can't get into a full gallop there because Chomperlot has closed in and has pressed the floor spinning release button. You just got a glimpse there of the floor spinner rotating. Chomperlot looks the part, doesn't it? And this is a good start by Debs Cook driving Chomperlot. Smashing into Spin Doctor again. Trying to get those hydraulic jaws into work. Not seen a lot of Pussycat. Chomperlot slammed by Shunt into the CPZ. Don't forget, if a robot enters the corner patrol zone, then a house robot can attack it. It's a basic rule of Robot Wars. Spin Doctor just away from that CPZ, dodging shunt and straight into the jaws of Chompalot, which has a grip now on Spin Doctor and can haul the 83 kilos machine. Ooh, no, can't. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my dragon's toe? Now we're seeing Pussycat in the action for the first time with its spinning blade. It's fought in 5 series of the UK Wars, Pussycat. It's on its side. I like the look of Chompalot's weapon, you know. James Cook is at the control of Chompalot, Deb's 9-year-old son. The weaponry control, that is. Mum is driving the machine and driving very well. There's the Pussycat team. And Gribble driving. Stuart Barnwell, 15, is the weapons operator. There's Mr. Psycho with the hammer. Good dodging away by Pussycat. One blow of that hammer and effectively you've finished. It is mighty. Ah, no! What's that loose on the arena floor? Is it something that's come off Spin Doctor, I wonder? Something has come off Spin Doctor. Pussycat comes in with a slam. And again, Spin Doctor in real trouble. And I don't think Jenny Harlow and Spin Doctor can get out of there. Something has come off the body. I think it lacks traction and mobility now. It's finished, Spin Doctor. Revbot has a look. The Revbot destroying everything it touches. I don't think there's any life in the 224-volt wheelchair motors of Spin Doctor. The cut-off switches on top, always likely to be vulnerable. They're being counted down and out. 2 machines will fight on from this opening melee in round 2 of the Iron Maidens Championship, which means then that Spin Doctor cease. The machine to go.
Did you like that battle? Spin Doctor goes spinning out of the competition!
Right, so damage. In with the damage cam.
Yeah, this is where we got Chompalot, and this is where Chompalot hit us back.
Right, and then underneath, what was it that stopped you working? Because
Well,
really
we lost
started
the tyre
limping.
halfway through, as you can see here.
Aha, so
This is
that's
where
what
we
the tyre does look like.
That's what it should look
and
like,
that's what
and
a
that's what
non-tyre
it turned
looks
out like. Yeah.
You lost
Yeah.
a chain in there somewhere as
We
well.
did. The chain went, I think, quite early on.
Right.
You can probably see the chain in there somewhere.
There. Oh, yeah. And that's what started you limping?
Yeah, and after that, we were done for, I
It
think.
was downhill all the way.
It was.
You did enjoy it?
It was great. Yeah, we enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah.
And so, what would you say now to all those male roboteers out there?
Watch out, because we're going to be back.
Good.
Confirmation, though, that Spin Doctor is out. Pussycat and Chompalot through. Next up, Behemoth, Reptilian and Cat 3.
From Addleston in Surrey, Cat 3.
What? All Iron Maidens are catty? Shame on you.
Now, the cat robot, we've seen it before hundreds of times, but not with you driving.
No.
I know you want to talk about the big chopper, but we're not going to. Because I want to talk about the beton in the pits.
Oh, but I'm going to be sick in the booth.
You know, are you that nervous?
I am that nervous, yeah.
You really on? Have you had breakfast?
No.
So I won't talk about eggs and bacon.
Poor old Georgie Reed. I hope she's okay with this heavyweight robot and its pneumatic axe, 10-mile-an-hour speeds. The machine has lots of experience, but girl power? I'm not too sure about that.
From Hemel Hempstead in Hertfordshire, Behemoth.
Mum Liz Pritchard's always back to Behemoth boys. Now it's her turn.
Now, you won't know this, but this lady here is a veteran of Robot Wars. In fact, you've been coming here as long as I have, haven't you?
Yes, 5 years.
Yeah, you're Anthony's mum.
That's
you're
right.
Always there.
Always backing them up.
And now,
I'm actually here in person.
doing
what the
doing?
boys have been doing, the axe.
You're doing the axe.
Yes.
And Claire, girlfriend of Mike,
I'm driving.
you're driving. Now, the Behemoth robot we know very well. And I was saying it's a fine line, isn't it? Because if you do better than the boys do when they're operating,
Yeah.
Might not be a girlfriend much longer.
or a mum.
Another heavyweight robot with pneumatic flipper, 12-mile-an-hour speeds, power from 5-horsepower motors. How much has Liz learned from sons Anthony and Michael, though?
From Preston in Lancashire, Reptilian.
Has a claw and spikes up the robot, that is, not Lorna Graham.
So meet Lorna on the Reptilian team. Now, Lorna, I know you're all nervous. Everybody's nervous for this. Why is it so difficult? Because there'll be people at home with no idea of how these things work.
Well, it's difficult trying to get the right angle, the right arc, not too big an arc or too small an arc.
Because you've just got forward, back, left, right, haven't you?
Yeah, but if there's one wheel, like the right wheel turns, then it'll arc around. When it's the other way around, you have to turn your controls, you have to move your fingers the other way around. That's difficult.
Right, so when it's going backwards, as everything does in the arena.
Yeah, you have to think the other way around, that's hard.
Right, OK, so it's more difficult than you think before you start laughing at everyone.
I know it is. I wouldn't go in there. Disc shape, 1.2 metres in diameter with ripping and spiking weapons. Resists impact well, unless it's an axe weapon, which can penetrate the outer cover.